All right. What's up, guys? Hey, it's Ben, bShaw. Welcome back to the channel. Um, as you see in the thumbnail, you know what we're working on. We're working on the Bee Gees. Mr. Natural is the album, and so far we've done songs 1 through 6. Um, and it's been a pretty fun ride so far. The last 3 songs, I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty emotional for me. Brought back a lot of memories of times, not too long ago, but longer ago. I say longer. I'm trying not to make myself feel old. Um, but it's happening. I'm getting older, guys. Just had a birthday. It's my happy birthday month, and definitely, definitely feeling the age part of things. It's different. It's different. It goes by so fast, doesn't it? I feel like yesterday I was, 15, 16 years old, complaining about having to get off of going to school and I had to go to work. Oh, boo hoo. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so the last little bit of the songs we listened to brought me down a emotional little journey for a little trip for you guys, but that was cool. Um, So, what are we talking about? Patreon. I say it at the beginning of every videos. It's a shameless plug. I'm sorry. I have to promote it because it's a place that um, my Patreon supporters are the ones that kind of come there and we can talk about the Bee Gees, and there's a lot more direct messaging back and forth. It's easier to do that on that platform. Um, and we kind of vote on things. I'm trying to create a atmosphere where we vote weekly, at least weekly, on what songs or which album that we're going to work on. Um, and it's just a way for me to be able to keep track of things because there's a lot of back and forth within like YouTube on the messenger board where it's like, you'll write a message and say, "Hey, can you watch this such and such song and watch this album, or would you review this song and what about this song and oh well you forgot this song." And there's a lot of that. So I have about I don't know, maybe 1,000 screenshots on my phone of all the different requests that I've gotten, or that I should I say that I've received. Um, Sometimes every now and then I get a paid request, and obviously those are the ones that I'm gonna throw to the top of the request pile because I mean if someone's paying me to hear something, I think it's only fair out of respect that their song is gonna be next up on the list, right? Otherwise, we come back to just reacting to the songs as they are in order on the albums. So, anyways, that's just me saying that Patreon's out there. It's cool. It's a way to interact and be a little bit more hands-on, one-on-one. Um, doesn't mean you have to go there because pretty much everything that goes onto the Patreon will eventually make its way to the YouTube channel. It's just that YouTube has a lot more restrictions and whatnot, and it's really complicated to keep up with all of the YouTube stuff. Not gonna lie, I do read every comment, and I do respond to every comment. So either I'll give you a message or a thumbs up or a heart or something. You will know that I've read your message. Okay, so we are on Mr. Natural. I think that's where we left off. Let me look at the list just to make sure. Yeah, we did dogs. That was the one about the dads. Okay, so we're going on to Mr. Natural. I'm pretty sure that I've heard Mr. Natural before. Um, I don't remember it though. I do know that I've listened to it at some point or another. I've had to. It just sounds so familiar, or maybe it's just because it's just the title of the album. I'm thinking that I might have heard it. I don't know. We'll know once we hit play. Let's go. Whoa, what happened there? That was cool. Not. Here we go.
I was lost your love,
That ain't right.
I was held by your heart, and no secrets.
You see how easy it is to get off track with this stuff? That's Mr. Natural, right? Mm-hmm.
Burning embers.
Yes, I've heard this.
Remember all of those little things, but I can't feel it so much, 'cause I am so out of touch with my heart, and it won't sing.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Rusty rainbow, that's how the pain goes, turning me inside out. Well, I come home at night and you are out of my sight. Yes, I'm dying and there ain't no doubt. Well, I'm dying and there's no way out. Well, I tried. Mr. Natural, come on, baby. When I walk in the rain, you won't know that I'm crying. Smile on my face and I'm crying. I'm trying to understand that a love that is lost can never be found again. And you can see me dance. I look like a happy man. Just when I think I'm getting it over, an old friend I should see. He said he knew you well, and baby I could tell. You know he knew you more than me. I went home laughing, and inside I'm crying. We had a special thing. You know I loved you so much, but girl, I'm so out of touch with my heart, and it won't sing. You know my heart just won't sing. Well, I tried.
Did you hear that bass?
Mr. Natural, come on, baby. When I walk in the rain, you won't know that I'm crying. Smile on my face and I'm crying. I'm trying to understand that a love that is lost can never be found again. And you can see me dance. I look like a happy man. Still I try. Mr. Natural, come on, baby. Well, I try. Mr. Natural, come on, baby. Well, I try. Mr. Natural, come on, baby. Well, I try. Mr. Natural, come on, baby.
Okay, so let me pause real quick. So I can say with complete confidence that that is only the second time in my life that I've heard that song. In saying that, I find that the second time that I've listened to this, I like it more than I did the first time. Is that not crazy to say? I believe that by being familiar with it and hearing it before this, knowing what kind of was to come with the try, you know, that part. I don't sing. You guys know that. But when they do that part, it's I knew it was coming. I knew what the sound to expect, I guess. But yeah, I think it hit a little different for me this time than it did the first time I listened. I remember the first time I listened to this, I remember thinking, and I think I even commented about it, about, no, that's not okay. Like it said, baby, I knew you, but I think like he knew you more than me or something to that effect. I don't know word for word, but and I was like, no, that's not correct. Like if you love somebody, you make sure they understand that you love them. You don't just walk away and let them go to the other person. And I remember I had like this whole argument with myself um, in the song and the lyric, and I don't know. I feel like this time I heard it and I knew what was coming and all the words kind of. I say kind of. I kind of knew what they were because I've heard them before. It doesn't mean I memorized them. Um, but yeah, like I knew the try part was coming up, and like or cry, 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 and then he says I'm trying, and like just the melody, the sway in the song, I knew it. So it just felt more natural. Like I say natural. That's the name of the album. I can't make this stuff up if I tried. All I'm saying is it just felt good, right? That time I listened to it, it just felt good, right? So there, I said it. um, okay, so we're gonna move on to "Lost in Your Love." There's no lyrics pulled up for this, so we're gonna have to do the old school way and just listen and learn the words by listening. But that is, I want to say just before we go into the next one, I think that songs like Mr. Natural that the Bee Gees created, and any other song really, it doesn't have to be just by the Bee Gees, just any song that you've heard before, and then you hear it again, the second time is always going to be different than the first, right? And the third time will be different than the first and the second. I say that all the time on when I'm talking to my friends and people about music. I'm like, look, your first reaction is cool. It's great, right? Because it's like, wow. The joy comes whenever you've listened to something two or three or four or five or 10 times and you've learned it and memorized it and it's become burned into your soul because it's something that you've allowed to be into your soul. You want that piece of that song with you. Um, so if I could personally watch somebody who does like instead of a first time reaction, let's say they did like, hey, you know what? This is my 10th time hearing this song. I can't wait for you to see how I react. Because by then they know it. You'll see the true side of them come out. They'll be wording it and singing it and just having a blast with it because they're familiar with it. What I'm doing right now, listening to things for the first time, for the very first time, and recording it so that you can get my reaction is one of the hardest things I think I've done in a very long time because it's a very fine balance and delicate line that I'm walking with you guys having a favorite song and something that you really love, right? And that you're passionate about it. And then I hear it and maybe for the first time it doesn't speak to me that way. So, I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to lie to you. So, when I tell you like, nah, I don't feel it as much. Like it's just not there. That is not saying that your version of what we hear isn't your favorite song or maybe your favorite vocalist or whatever. I know there's a big debate between whether or not Barry or Robin have better voices, and some of you guys in my comment section are kind of like hitting heads, and I'm kind of like in the middle, going, wait, like, well, I mean, I know Barry's falsetto is a little higher, and I know Robin's got more of a vibrato, and I know, like, okay, so I'm in the middle of that, and like I said, it's a very fine, delicate line that I'm walking with being honest and telling the truth about what I hear, right? What it means to me versus what it means to you versus what it means to the person sitting next to you or the other person on the other side of you who thinks completely different than all of us, right? So that's why I say doing these reactions and doing these first time like listens and walkthroughs are some of the hardest things that I've done because I have to be honest. I can't it's who I am. I am always honest. So I can't put on a front for you guys and pretend like everything I listen to is just great, the best song ever. Come on, guys. We know better than that, right? We're all adults. We can be a little bit more honest with one another and know that if you're watching any reactors out there and everything they react to is just the best thing ever, somebody's not telling the truth because there are songs that fall short, right? That don't hit that plateau of the greatness that you're looking for and expecting. So I don't know. I just rambled on quite a bit about all of this, and I'm sorry. I do that sometimes. That's my bad. Um, but with my last thing, I'll leave you alone. I swear. Last thing, you came to watch a reaction video, so that's what you're getting, right? So don't be upset that I pause and react because that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here is to react to the music. Can't do that if the music is constantly playing and I don't ever say anything. That would defeat the purpose. If you want to just listen to the music, then go stream the music on Apple or Amazon or Spotify or what iHeartRadio, whatever it is that you use. Go stream the music. Why would you go to a reaction channel to hear a song? If you want to watch me react to the song and you want to see how I take it in and maybe what my thoughts are, that's why we're here, guys. That's what we're doing. We're enjoying some good music and great company with one another. So I said all that just so that I could say, let's hit play and keep going. Lost in Your Love is the name of the song.
I was lost in your love. I was held by your heart, and no secrets stood between us anymore. I'm like a child learning pain. I was held by your chains, and my darling, I was lost in your love. There's been a difference.
Okay. I'm going to end the whole Barry and Robin debate right now. You want to know what's the better sound of Barry or Robin, right? I'll tell you the better sound of Barry or Robin. The better sound is all three of them as a harmony, as a group. Because when they do that, that is the chef's kiss. That's the point when you're like, whew. I got goosebumps when they all came in with that 3-part harmony just now, and they did that one lyric. That's all it took, and I was like, whew, that's the spot. So I don't care about the debate of whether or not Barry or Robin is the best. That is null and void in my mind, okay? I'm telling you, the best is when all three brothers did what they did together. That's when it was at its best. Hands down. Hands down. That was. I'm going back. I don't know how far back I need to go, but I'm going back. So.
Learning pain, I was held by your chains, and my darling, I was lost in your love.
Whew.
There's any difference of opinion to the way I've been treating you. But you know that I've tried to apologize for all the bad times I put you through. On the chance that I could make you mine, there's not a thing I would not do. And wrong or right, I'll be with you and lost in your love.
Wow. So this to me is probably one of the better songs of the whole album. I don't say that with a light heart because there's some really good songs on this album, but this I don't know if you guys can hear it in your mix as much as I do. It's really pronounced in my mix the way I have my headphones set up with the EQ. But there's it sounds like almost like a church pipe organ type thing happening in the background of this that's kind of blended in. You hear the keys a little bit more. The piano sounds like it's a little bit ahead of the church organ sound, the pipes, the big, the big church pipes organ. So it sounds like the keys are a little bit pronounced ahead of that, but man, with the way that it's got that almost like a, here where I live, we have First Baptist churches. It's a southern thing, right? A Southern Baptist church is what they call it. That's what it sounds like. They're taking us to church. And that would be the expression. Man, take them to church, guys. Get them there, right? Make them feel it. Get them to the point of, oh God, why is this? That's what this feels like. I'm here for it. I love the background, the way that the way that they've blended this sound so that everything sounds like it's feeding off of the other instrument. It's so nice in the headphones, guys. Golly. Oh, I'm really digging this song. Back it up a little bit more because I hit pause. I'm sorry. I'm going to try not to pause as much. I know. I get it. I do that way too often. No, I really don't pause a whole lot. And I just talk a lot when it is paused. That's the problem. All right, here we go.
Would not do, and wrong or right, I'll be with you. And lost
You hear it?
in your love. I was lost in your
There it is.
love. I was held
Now they're bringing it out more. You see?
and no secrets
They build that up.
stood between us anymore. I'm like a child stirred in pain. I was held by your chains, and my darling, I was lost in your love. Now I will follow you where the wild bird flies. Through the endless skies I will go, so I can be so near you, girl. All of this you gotta know, that when I get you here inside my arms, I never, ever, ever will let you go.
You hear the harmonies?
All
Oh,
right, I'll be with you
mm.
and lost in your love. I was lost in your love. I was held by your heart, and no secrets stood between us anymore. I'm like
Whew. That bass is talking to me, guys.
Made love feel so good. I was lost in your love, baby. And you make love feel so good. You make it feel so good. Oh, baby, baby. You make me feel so good. You make love feel so good. You make love feel so good. And I gotta tell you, you make me feel so good. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you make me feel so good. You make me feel so good. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh give me some more. Oh,
Yeah, that's just yeah. So that's just like like I said, going to a Southern church, Southern Baptist church. Um, that's the type of song you would hear in a worship and a praise, um, with a gospel choir. Um, that's what that song felt like. It felt like an R&B, um, gospel. I don't know how to fuse it together. I don't even know what word you would call it, but it felt very almost religious. Um, it was, I don't know, it was nice. It was very nice. I enjoyed that song. Okay, so I can't let you go. Should I do it on this one, or should we just pause and come into another? Let me check and see how many songs we have left. We're on number 8, I believe. I'm not sure, if I'm being honest. Let me look at the album. That is not the album. What is that? I Can't Let You Go. That's what we just listened to, right? View album. Mr. Natural. And I try. Down the road, voices, dogs, Mr. Natural, Lost in Your Love. So that was number 8. And then we have 9, 10, and 11. So tell you what, let's call it here. Yeah, that was a good song to end on. I think we can end on that one. And then I'll come back in on I Can't Let You Go. And we'll finish out the album. We'll do those 3 songs together. Um, wow, that was a good song, guys. I really enjoyed that. So I hope you did as well. Listening to the Bee Gees, as you guys know. As I say every video, I hope you're well. I really, really hope that life is well and that all is going good for you and that you're not having the struggles. Struggle City. I think we all feel it. We all know it. We've all been there, in one way, one shape, one form, or another. We all have our problems, right? Um, I don't know. I've been feeling a little different lately, uh, with everything that's been going on with my health and getting closer and closer to a kidney transplant, that's headed my way. And um, just like I was when I had the liver transplant, right? I was nervous leading up and leading into that transplant, with good reason. I mean, it was a big surgery, um, but I found that the recovery is the part that has been the hardest for me. I don't know. I've had to face a lot of different adversities with this recovery, from that transplant. Um, all kinds of different things, guys. Like it's weird how it all works hand in hand. You know. Oof, I don't even really want to go there if I'm being honest, because if I had to tell you guys all the thoughts that I've been through, it's been an emotional roller coaster. So yeah, I've been counting my blessings lately, and being grateful for the things that I do have. Right. Um, I'm grateful for the good days, a little bit more than I am about worried about the bad days, if that makes any sense. I've been trying to reshape my way of thinking to where I stop worrying so much, because when you worry, it just puts a heavy burden on your heart and on your soul, and I don't think that it's healthy to worry. So I've been trying to embrace anything that comes my way. And I've had quite a bit of things going wrong recently as it pertains to the kidney transplant. So I'm just trying to I don't know. I'm just trying to get through it and put it in a different perspective, put it in God's hands, so to speak, and allow whatever is going to be, right? Um, and try not to question it. That's the hardest part is wondering, should I be, asking different questions, or am I doing this right? So yeah, I just say that I hope that your life is not being as complicated as mine is, because right now I'm kind of going through it, guys. Anyways, y'all don't care about all of that. You care about the Bee Gees. You want to know if I'll like these songs or not. And let me tell you, yes, yes, I do. Okay. Um, certain songs, man, they get you in your feels. They just hit you in certain ways that, like, when it speaks to you, it speaks to you. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of those songs. It spoke to me. Had quite a bit of those on this album. So don't sleep on this album, guys. This is yeah, it's a pretty big album for these for the Bee Gees. I was reading somewhere, and one of the comments, or maybe I just saw it somewhere online, but it was saying that there were a lot of like B sides on this. And personally, I kind of think they're all pretty great. I'm just putting my 2 cents out there. Not that it matters all that much, guys, but I'm being fair. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, listen, love you guys. I really do. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Every time I post something, you guys are there. You're in the comment section. You're letting me know that you're supporting me, that you've got my back, and it means a lot. It means the world to me. It really does. So thank you for that, and I will see you on the next one. You guys take care.